protesters clashed with Italian police near the Olympic Village in Milan on February 7, as anger over the 2026 Winter Games spilled onto the streets. Thousands of people had gathered after the opening ceremony of the Cortina-Milan 2026 Winter Olympics, turning the spotlight from celebration to dissent. Demonstrators marched to protest against the Games, accusing organizers of causing environmental damage and worsening already rising living costs. Some protesters also voiced objections to the reported deployment of U.S. immigration enforcement personnel linked to security for the event, according to reports. Organizers estimated that around 10,000 people took part in the march, which began peacefully before tensions started to escalate. Trouble flared near the end of the demonstration when some protesters hurled stones and fireworks at lines of riot police. Security forces responded with tear gas and water cannons in an effort to disperse the crowd and restore order around the Olympic area. Police later said that 6 people were arrested during the clashes in Milan, one of the main host cities for the Winter Olympics. The unrest unfolded as Italy welcomed nearly 3,000 athletes from more than 90 countries to compete in the Games. On the same day, suspected acts of sabotage disrupted rail services across parts of northern and central Italy, adding to national tensions. Officials reported that damaged cables on the key Bologna-Venice rail line, along with an apparent arson attack, caused major delays and cancellations. An improvised incendiary device was also reportedly discovered on rail tracks, prompting a separate investigation by authorities. Investigators said they suspected the involvement of anarchist groups, although no organization had formally claimed responsibility, according to public broadcaster RAI. Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni condemned the protests and the unrest, branding those involved as enemies of Italy. Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini described the clashes as criminal acts and defended the government's tougher laws on public demonstrations. Despite the violence and political backlash, many demonstrators insisted they were in the streets primarily to oppose the Olympics on grounds of sustainability and social impact.